It's like we've had like every single travel trip we've had something go wrong. Like Kennesaw, it was the tornadoes. Jack State, it was we had a rain delay, so we had to play 2 games in one day instead of like 3-game series. And then where else was it? UTEP, it was dust storms, and our flight, it was Easter weekend, and our flight got delayed, so we all missed Easter. Like it was just like all these like, so I feel like as we're going through this all together, it's just like bringing us all closer because like we're all going through the same thing, so we can all just relate to exactly what each other's going through.
All right, we've got Kennedy Byrd here on the podcast. FIU softball in Miami. We're in Miami. How do you deal with this traffic?
I try not to go off campus, honestly. I mean, if I'm being quite honest, I eat on campus. I try not to go off campus unless it's like a necessity, but.
Oh my gosh, you kind of have a southern
yeah.
belt. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. You're from North Carolina.
Yeah.
So how is the traffic different from?
They don't even compare. Like the bigger cities, I would say like Raleigh and Charlotte have like the more traffic, but like I live in a very small town, so like having traffic is like, is a rare thing. And because like I'm on the Interstate 95, so like I just take straight 95 on the way home. And so like that's the only time we really have traffic is like on the major interstates, so.
Okay, wait, so North Carolina, why come to Miami and play softball? I know you were at a JUCO before this.
So we were in the World Series at my JUCO, and Coach Myers happened to be there, and I had no idea who he was. I had no idea what FIU was, not a single clue about anything. And then my JUCO coach came up to me, and he was like, there's a school that's interested in you in Florida. And I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not going to Florida to play. Like, I'm such a homebody. Like, I was such a bad homebody. I would go home every single weekend from JUCO. Like, I lived an hour away from my JUCO, so I would just go home every single weekend.
Okay, fair.
So then they were like, yeah, but it's in Miami, and I was like, I'm definitely not moving to Miami. Like, I am not no Miami girl. Like, I do not have anything to do with Miami. And then just things aligned in the right way, and I chose to come here.
Oh, wait, that's actually so funny.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the weather's beautiful in North Carolina.
For sure.
And then you come down here. Was it like a culture shock? Like you just got off the plane and it just kind of like hit you?
Not really. Like I feel like the summers in North Carolina are really hot, just as like they are here. But like the winters are really cold compared to here. So like winters here are like still kind of like warmish, but like at home it gets down to 20s, like the 20s.
So why is home so important to you?
My family. I'm super close to my family, and you know I actually live on a road with just my family on it. So like we all live in the same little like.
You have a little bird estate.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So we all live on the same road, and you know my sister lives down the road, and then my other sister's like 20 minutes away, if even that. But she's living in my great grandma's house. So it's just like we're in such a small world. Like we all live close together, and we've always been super close.
Anybody else in the family that plays softball?
Both my sisters did in high school, but no, I am the first college athlete in my family.
Wow, congratulations.
Yep. Thank you.
That's a big accomplishment.
Yep.
So like what is that like for you, like paving your own path?
It's been awesome, really. You know, I have really supportive parents, and everything that I've done, they've been very supportive of what I've done. Coming down here is just like an awesome thing for them to do. Like they love coming down here and being and seeing with me and just being with me. But the only thing they would say is the traffic. My dad, he hates flying in Miami. He hates coming to Miami. Like everything about Miami he hates. He just likes the part about me being here. So that's been one thing that he's always been the one. Like I hate going to Miami, but I love watching you play. So they've both been really supportive about coming to watch me play. Along with my whole entire family, you know, my great aunt came and watched me play. My grandma and my grandpa have came down here flying. So.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Yeah. I love it. What's your favorite thing to do at home?
I would say
with your family. Yeah, and everything.
I would say be with my family, honestly, and my friends, because I've had the same friend group. I've had the same best friend since I was probably 5 years old. So me and her grew up a lot together. So I love being with her too.
Is it like beach days, lake days? Barbecue, like what kind is like?
I'm still 2 hours from the beach, so I actually live on a farm. So yeah,
it just keeps getting better.
Keeps going, yeah.
She lives on a state. She has her whole family on road. It's Byrd Lane. I'm just kidding. I don't know what it's called.
It's actually called Byrd Denning Lane. No. Yeah, I'm serious.
Oh my gosh! Did you guys buy the street?
It was just like my grandma and my grandpa made it. Because like we live on the farm, so like they have to have like a road to get to the farm, and so then we just have like a bunch of land around it. So my aunt and uncle put a house there, and then my mom and dad put a house there.
What animals do you have?
Just cows.
Just cows.
Yeah.
Just cattle. No horses?
Nope.
Have you rode a horse before?
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Only cows.
Yeah, only cows.
You guys don't want to get anything else?
No.
Why?
It's already hard work being with cows.
Okay. Did you milk them yourself?
They're not dairy cows.
Oh.
They're like meat cows, basically. Yeah.
Oh.
So we just sell them for somebody
do?
else. We sell them for somebody else, and they take them to like the meat market or whatever.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
fair. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Did
so
you
we
work
just-
on the farm at all, though?
No.
No. Leave that to your dad.
That's my dad.
Yeah.
And my uncle and my grandpa. That's all
That's
them.
so great.
That is not me.
So Kennedy Byrd is a name to know. You have really set records here at FIU, especially coming from a JUCO. I mean, this is a big jump for you. I'm sure you had a lot of grit during those 2 years. You had back in March this year, threw a 7-inning no-hitter. Holy smokes. And you are the 4th pitcher in FIU program history to ever do this. Last time this happened was in 2001. So, like, how, why, what, like, how do you do it?
That weekend was probably one of the worst weekends we've had. We were in Kennesaw, and that was when storms were coming through. And that night, we had a tornado warning, and we had at like 12 a.m. And we had to go in the stairwell, and everybody had to go in the stairwell and sit for like an hour. And we didn't go to sleep until like 2 a.m. And then we had to get up for, I think we had like an 11 or 12 o'clock game or something. So we had to get up. So like I was already exhausted anyway. And then I think I had pitched in this Friday and the Saturday game. So then I was starting Sunday. And then I really don't know. I have no idea. I didn't do anything specific. Like, it just happened. Like,
Did you have a caffeine choice?
probably Alani.
Oh, okay, fair.
That's probably all I had.
Oh my gosh.
I can't think of anything specific, like, of what I did was different. Like,
Yeah.
I just, I
You
don't
just
know.
went out there.
Yeah.
So what is it that you think sets you apart?
I would definitely say my grit. Like, I just love to be out there. If I could pitch every single inning of every single game, I would, if my body would allow me to do that. But I definitely would say the grit in me. Like, I want to win. I want to be the one to have the ball. Like, I want to be the one to hit the home run. I want to be the one to score. I want to be the one to do everything.
And
So,
that shows
yeah.
in your playing style because you are all over the place. Like you offensively, defensively, you know, Kennedy's there. So what does it mean to you though to kind of be able to come here in Miami, FIU, and be able to kind of like set these records and make a name for yourself out here?
It's definitely, I would say, a dream. You know, not many girls can say they went to a JUCO and then to Division I and be a star. You know, I would say that I've definitely been grateful for every opportunity that I've had, and you know, just being here and having such great teammates around me, I would definitely say they're one of the biggest things of why we're successful as a team. And they've always had my back no matter what. Especially in that game, you know, I couldn't play without my defense. Like and that's just how I feel. Everybody was like, "You did so good," but like I couldn't have played without any of my defense because I'm not the typical strikeout pitcher. I don't strike everybody out. So having the defense there too was like definitely a big thing for me too.
So did your sisters get you involved in softball?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you kind of play with them in the backyard and then?
Yeah. So me, my cousin, and both my sisters, we played wiffle ball growing up. I don't know if you know what that is.
Of course I know.
Okay.
That, yeah.
Some people know. You'd be surprised. And we just played in the backyard every single day. And then my sisters grew up playing travel softball, so I was always at their softball tournaments with them. You know, just throwing a ball around, playing in the outfield with them, like when they're warming up, like just simple stuff like that. And then I just grew up to do it and be the first college athlete. So.
And also just like that perspective of you being like the younger sibling and then like watching your older siblings and then you like exceeded and they kind of stopped. Like, what do you think, like, why do you think from your perspective, like that kind of happened? Like, do you think it was just like from watching it over and over again, like it lit a fire in you or? I
feel like they pushed me too, because they couldn't pursue the dream. My sister's a nurse, and then my other sister went to work with like my county. So I definitely feel like they pushed me to be like, hey, like I feel like you should go do this. And then I also grew up on like a showcase softball team, which is like a bunch of people. That's basically a softball team that you go to play college at, like college sports. So like I grew up on that team, and like all the girls were really determined too. So I feel like going there and seeing all of them determined to play college softball made me feel like I want to play college softball. And you know, I've grown up with this sport since I couldn't even remember. Like I played t-ball, I played every single thing that you could think of until like going to college. So I definitely feel like growing up and playing it is like a reason to just keep going and keep going and keep going.
Wow. And pitching wise, what in your technique do you think is your greatest asset?
I would definitely say my consistency. You know, a lot of people now growing up don't have a lot of consistency. You know, they're more focused on your speed and all this. And I grew up, actually, this is really cool. My JUCO coach's wife was my pitching coach. So she went to Campbell University, which is in North Carolina, and so she played there, and she's a Hall of Famer there, and she gave pitching lessons to my sister, and then she gave pitching lessons to me, and then I went and played for the JUCO coach, which is her husband. So it was just like a really small world, but she's one of the ones that taught me exactly all the techniques that I need to know.
Wow.
And she's the one that taught me the consistency, like being consistent before worrying about other pitches and stuff like that.
And now what about when you're on the mound?
I definitely just feel like my able to like lock in. Like I feel like when I'm out there, I probably like the meanest person alive because I just have like this serious face. Like everybody's like kind of like scared to look at me, and I'm just like I'm just like so locked in. But like when I'm just hitting, like it's a completely different story. Like in the dugout, I'm just like goofing around with everybody, like trying to get everybody up for the game, stuff like that.
And what has been the biggest adjustment between going from JUCO to now coming here?
I would definitely just say softball in general. Like the pitching is different. There's obviously way better hitters and pitchers and infielders and stuff. So I feel like last year was definitely like a year for me to adjust, and I feel like this year would definitely be the year that it's like my turn to like actually focus and do what I need to do and what I know I can do. So I feel like focusing on the pitching from last year was like more. Is like better than JUCO was. Like any JUCO pitcher would say that Division I softball is better. So I feel like trying to adjust the pitching from JUCO to here is definitely one of the ones that I'm focused on.
Was there a moment like during any season or a game where it kind of hit you like, oh, we're D1 now?
Yeah, it was the opening day against Indiana, and I'm playing against All-Americans that are like home run leader and like pitcher of the year like for their team, and I'm just sitting there like I can literally remember the very first game. Like I was like, I don't remember anything. I don't remember the first pitch. Like I don't remember nothing. Like I just like totally blacked out in that game. And I think my first at bat, I hit a double all, or like I almost hit a home run. My first at bat ever here. So I was just like, I can't even put into words how like crazy that was.
And having those 2 years under your belt, like before coming D1, there's some people who just go immediately into D1, like straight into freshman year. But like, with your journey and your perspective, like how do you think that shaped you as a player, like having those 2 years, and like what kind of like gratitude do you take from it, just knowing like I'm sure you're grateful for it, you know what I mean, like not going D1 immediately. I'm sure there's like something in that experience. So like how would you word that?
I would definitely say that I'm grateful for going JUCO, like, and I wouldn't have it any other way. If I could go back and do it all over again, I would do the exact same way that I did. I just feel like JUCO develops like a person. Like it's just like a different type than Division I. Like being here is so much easier. You would think it would be harder, but it's a lot easier being here than it is at JUCO. I mean, JUCO, you don't really have many practice limits, so you're practicing for 5 to 6 hours a day straight.
Wow.
Like, and then here you practice for maybe 4 hours a day, if even that. So it's just like coming here, and then from being at JUCO, I don't regret a single thing that I've done.
Oh, well, that's good. It all worked out. I love to hear that. I didn't even really realize, but that makes sense. Well, they want to prep you to get to this level. So they're just going to like beat you down. I mean, I know, like I've heard the same perspective because I did cheerleading at UCF, and I've even heard like athletes talk about, because cheerleaders go JUCO too. And it's like the same thing. Like they just go because, they need to get their skill set better and they need to grow. And then once they get to D1, they're actually better than everybody else that, went there from freshman year. So like, how do you feel internally when you step out on game day and you're about to
it's just like a I don't even know I can't even put it into words because I'm just so excited to be out there with all them girls. Like we have fun every single day, whether or not what the outcome is. Like we're still gonna have fun no matter what's gonna happen. So I definitely feel like being out there on the field with all them girls definitely is a fun thing to do every single day.
I won't lie, softball games are fun. Because softball players are fun. You guys like always have the chance. You have your hair done. You have
full
fun.
face makeup, everything.
And it's like such an atmosphere. So take me through the atmosphere of FIU softball. If I was your teammate coming to the practice for the first time, like what would I expect?
I would definitely say a lot of personalities. That's for sure. Everybody has a different personality, but we all just like collide together. Like we all love each other, honestly. Everybody has their little groups, but I feel like at the end of the day, we could all come together and be best friends if we truly like had to. Like I feel like a lot of people are like just best friends with their roommates, and I feel like that's why. Like we're not together. We're only together a couple hours out of the day. So then I feel like as a team, we're very close, and just being with them just makes everything so much better.
And how would you describe yourself as a teammate?
I would definitely say I'm one of the ones with the personality for sure. Yeah.
Like the bubbly one, or
not really bubbly, just like I would say I'm funny. Yay.
Yeah, you're funny. You crack jokes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the slick jokes, you know. So I know you also played in Puerto Rico in the summertime. Take me through that experience.
Oh, I'm so grateful Janelle gave me that opportunity. It was definitely something. I've never been to another country and just played just to play. Like, it was always like we had gone to Mexico over in the season. I feel like that's just like competitive. Like, you're just like, you always have that chip on your shoulder. Like, well, we have to win. Like, we have to win. But like, being there, it was just like a relaxation. Like, I'm finally playing at a relaxed state, and like, I don't have to worry about anything. So that was definitely a great opportunity to have, and I'm really thankful for it.
And what was the biggest standout memory, on or off the field?
I would have to say, I think I hit my furthest home run I've ever hit in my life there.
Yeah?
So I would definitely say that, and it was like, I think it was, I don't remember which game it was. I can't remember which one it was, but it was definitely one of the longest ones I ever had. Like, I hit it, and I like literally just sat there and watched it, and it just kept going and kept going and kept going, and then everybody was just like looking at me, and like all the fans are speaking Spanish. I'm not fluent in Spanish whatsoever, so like everybody's yelling at me. I'm just like, yeah. But that was definitely like all the fans just like screaming my name, like, and they have no idea who I am. Like, I'm just an American girl from North Carolina, and like they're probably have no idea what North Carolina even is. Like,
I've spoken to a few other softball players, like Yesenia Lopez. Are you familiar at all?
Really.
She played for the Puerto Rico team at one point, and she told me, like, and also some USF softball players, they've told me, like, just the pride.
Yeah.
Like, how prideful, and, like, she described it the same way. Like, you go there and they don't even know who you are, but, like, they're just so proud to be like, yes, like, let's go.
The fans are insane. Like, they have no idea who you are, but they'll fill the entire stadium just to watch. Like, and this is just like summer league softball. Like this, I mean, obviously it's like the best of the players in Puerto Rico or have like some relation to Puerto Rico. So I feel like the fans, like, just showing up in general was insane.
And do you feel like as a player there was something specific that developed like better in your game as a player?
I would say for sure, yeah. I would just feel like the relaxation. Like here, you know, you're feeling like you're always like tensed up because, you know, you're playing for something more important. But like there, you're just kind of playing to play. Like, and obviously you're playing for a championship, so you're trying to win, but it's just more like at a relaxed state. Like, it's not as tense. Like, everybody is just trying to have fun, really. So I just definitely feel like taking the relaxation of being there, like here, and just relaxing and having fun.
And now I've got to know, where does this nickname Rue come from?
So actually, my uncle, when I was younger, I have no idea. It has nothing to do with my name. He just started calling me Kenny Rue, like as in Kennedy and Rue. So he just called me Kenny Rue, and it just stuck. And that has been my nickname. Like, if anybody goes by Kennedy, I'm just kind of like, okay, like that's not. Like Coach Myers and them like introduced me as like Kennedy, and I was like, okay, I don't want to do that. Like, my name's Rue.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Like, it's been my nickname all through like middle school, high school, my JUCO, and here.
You said your uncle?
Yeah.
So even in high school, like in school, people call you Rue?
The teachers would be the only ones that really call me Kennedy because that's like my government name. So like they don't know any different. But like all my teammates, like I played volleyball, basketball, and softball in high school. So like all of them went by Rue.
Little triathlete action. Wow. So like scratch Kennedy. It's just Rue. So do you like introduce yourself as that?
Like sometimes if I'm on a team, then I'll say like Kennedy or Rue. Like, you can call me Kennedy, but my nickname's Rue.
Okay.
Like, so when I went to Puerto Rico, a lot of them called me Kennedy, but some of them would call me Rue at the same time. So like Janelle would call me Rue, and then some of them would call me Kennedy, but I would just respond to both, honestly.
And it was just like when you were a little girl, and he just started like.
That's all it was. I have no idea what it means. It has nothing to do with my name. Everybody's like, so like a kangaroo, and I'm like, no.
I know, that's kind of
like
what I think
it has nothing to do with a kangaroo. I have no idea. None. Not a clue.
That's great. Yeah. And what would I know you're studying sports business as well? Like, what would you say is your why during your time here, like playing softball?
I would definitely just say like the little girl in me like is finally like getting the dream that she truly wanted. And I feel like doing the sports management and business degree, like I feel like I want to be a coach just to be like how I am right now. Like, I want to be able to teach girls to get to where I am today.
Oh yeah, you're so cool. I'd love to have you as a coach. I would love to. I mean, I wanna go play softball right now. Can you go teach me? No, I'm just kidding. But okay, that makes sense. So you're studying next. You want to be a coach. Yeah. You're not like thinking about any like pro leagues or anything like that.
I mean, if the opportunity comes, I'll definitely take it. But for right now, I'm just focused on getting this graduating.
Yeah. And would you want to like go D1? Would you want to do more of like club team? Like, what would your idea?
I would definitely say JUCO, just from being in my experience. Wow. Like, it was like one of the I mean, it's one of the worst and one of the best experiences of your life. Like, you go through the hardest of the hardest, but you also have the highs of the highs. Like, everything. We went to the World Series twice, both my years, so that was definitely one of the best experiences that I've had. And then my coach was a really great coach for me, so I definitely feel like being able to take the girls to the World Series and have all these experiences is definitely something I'm interested in.
Mm-hmm. And if I were to like walk into your locker room, or like you guys don't really have, so your dugout. Sorry, there's a lot of sports that
We have a locker room.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Locker room, dugout. Like, what would I hear? What's the music that I'm hearing? Who am I hearing that's the loudest in there?
The loudest is probably Brooke McNichols, honestly.
Okay.
She's always saying something, always yelling, always saying something. But Paige, Daly, KD, me, let's see who else. Zamaya, like everybody, we're always like just dancing, having fun. And then they've had this obsession with line dancing recently. So like every day before practice, we have to line dance every single day. Every day in practice, they will play music we have to play the line dancing songs like every single day.
Which ones have you been doing?
Boots on the ground. I don't know. It's on TikTok. I have no idea. Like I finally learned it. Katie, my roommate, taught me it, but. Oh my God, I've heard that song at least 5,000 times.
They had to bring a little Southern to you, you know? They had to
none of them are Southern.
I know, that's funny. That is funny. They're like, that's actually funny. Yeah. They're in Miami line dancing.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any chants that you guys are doing this year?
Same thing that we've been doing for the past who knows how many years. We have a specific chants for every single thing that happens, for sure.
What is it? What's your favorite one, actually?
Probably when we score. I can't even remember. Honestly, I don't cheer because I'm so locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Half the time I'm just yelling. If I'm like pitching, then I can't pay attention. Like I just like focus on the one thing, and then hitting, I don't even know where I'm at, honestly.
Okay. Yeah.
I try to cheer my best I can, but like honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest, I can't.
Who gives the pep talks?
I would say this year would probably be Jensen and Paige. Jensen's a very strong, I feel like she's a very strong person, like passionate person about softball and about the Lord. Mm-hmm. So I definitely feel like being with them has definitely brought that to our attention this year, yeah.
And when you guys are kind of getting beat up during a game, how do you guys kind of turn that around quickly?
I definitely say like we always just come together without coaches. Like I feel like sometimes as a team you just need to be without coaches and you need to say what you need to say. Mm-hmm. So I feel like we always just come together as a team and be like, hey, like listen, like we just gotta forget everything that's happened and just lock in and focus on what we need to do, like make adjustments at the plate, pitching, like defense, all this stuff. So definitely like coming together as a team without coaches, without a coach's input about what we're doing.
Was there a specific game that even made you guys closer?
I wouldn't even say games. I would just say trips. Like we've had like every single travel trip, we've had something go wrong. Like Kennesaw, it was the tornadoes. Jack State, it was we had a rain delay, so we had to play 2 games in one day instead of like 3-game series. And then where else was it? There was another place that we had something happen. UTEP, it was dust storms, and our flight, it was Easter weekend, and our flight got delayed, so we all missed Easter. Like, it was just like all these, like, so I feel like as we're going through this all together, it's just like bringing us all closer, because like we're all going through the same thing, so we can all just relate to exactly what each other's going through.
Yeah. Is there anything specific that comes to mind, like, that you just, comparing kind of your experience with JUCO and coming here, that you love being here? There's just like a standout thing that's different that you fell in love with?
I feel like most of it's pretty much the same. I feel like JUCO, we're a lot closer because we're together all the time. Mm-hmm. And like my JUCO, we all lived on the same exact hallway. So like we would all just like step out in the room and somebody would go talk and somebody would go talk. But I feel like here it's just like having the separation, like being friends and being teammates too. So like I feel like, and then you can bring that back together, like being a teammate and a friend at the same time. So I feel like outside of softball, like we could all be friends. Inside of softball, we could all be friends. So I feel like it's pretty much the same here too.
And also being a senior on the team, how do you step up as like a leader for maybe the underclassmen to look up to you?
I definitely just try to get them the best advice that I can. You know, having almost 4 years of experience now has definitely been something that a lot of girls can't relate to, like especially in college softball. Like a lot of the freshmen, especially Jordan, like I've gotten close to her because she was my recruit when she came on a visit here. Mm-hmm. So like I had to take care of her. So I definitely, like when she's struggling, I'm just like, hey, like keep your head up, like it's gonna get better. Like I struggled last year too. Like I had a slump of the worst slump of my life. And, you know, then it just finally clicked and I just forgot about everything that already happened. I was like, you just need to relax and just have fun. Like this is only going to last 4 years and you think it's going to go by slow, but it's going to be the fastest 4 years of your life.
Mm-hmm. And you made a comment about your pep talks and how, she's very close to the Lord and everything. Does that bleed into your personal journey or the team at all?
Yeah, I've always been a very religious person. My whole family, we're all Christians. We've been to church. Like my grandma's very religious. My whole entire family, we've all gone to the same church for the past, ever since I was born. So I've been in the same church, and then both my other grandparents too. They were very religious too. So I feel like being here was such a God's plan. Like never in a million years would I've ever imagined that I would be in Miami, Florida playing. But like he had a plan for me, and I know that. So that's why I trusted him and what he did. So I feel like if I didn't take this opportunity, like it would have definitely, I have no idea where I would have been. Like, but taking his plan and following his lead is definitely what got me here, and just trusting him too.
So why is that very important for you, kind of to have a teammate that's, integrating that?
She's the leader of FCA here, so she does like all the FCA. She's the president, I think, of FCA. So I just having her like somebody to relate to, like just being able to like talk to her about the Lord, and like just her being able to talk to me, just everything in general. Like she's very knowledgeable too of it, and she's a very well-spoken person. So I definitely feel like going to her and being like talking to her about certain things is definitely something that I can do.
And has there ever been a moment of adversity that you've had to overcome?
I would just say just moving 12 hours away from home. Like that's probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. And I'm just so close to my family, like being with my family all the time, 24/7.
Byrd Lane.
Yeah. And I have two older sisters, so like me and my sisters were always super close. Like they were close in age, or closer in age than I was, but like I was still there. And so like they were basically like my other moms too. Like they would drive me everywhere, like do everything for me. So I like just feel like moving 12 hours away from home was definitely one of the hardest things to do, for sure.
And considering you had such a great season last year or this year, it always confuses me, but in 2026, what do you, how do you want to top that this year for your senior year?
I would definitely say just hitting more, like better. I would say like having a better at bats, like just getting adjusted well, like faster than I did last year, and then just pitching, just being dominant, honestly.
And is there a specific vision that you have for this season?
I would just say win. Like I think we have one goal, and that's to win.
And
for sure.
Which game are you most excited for?
Probably Florida Gators, honestly.
Yeah, UF. Okay, fair. Is there a little tip there?
I have no idea. I'm not a Florida girl, so I don't know. But it's like that was probably my favorite team growing up.
Wow.
And then we found out that we were playing him, and I was just like, okay.
Okay.
So
it gives you a little chip.
Yeah.
It gives you a little chip a little bit.
For sure.
You're excited for that game. Do you know the date off the top of your head?
I have
it's
no
okay
idea.
if you don't.
No, I don't. And we don't have our schedule yet, so.
And when the season's over, like how do you want to feel? Like when you're, graduating, getting your degree, and it's all done, what do you want to take with you?
I just want to take like all the grateful opportunities that I've had. Being able to play collegiate sports for 4 years is not many people can say that they did that. So I just want to be grateful for the opportunities that I did have, and while they lasted, honestly.
So we're gonna do some fun rapid fire.
Okay.
Coffee order.
From Starbucks, a matcha latte.
Oh, you're a matcha girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coach C put me on that, actually.
Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Go-to hype song before a game?
Oosh, there's a lot. I would say any kind of rap song, honestly.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. If you weren't playing softball, what sport would you play?
Volleyball.
Volleyball. Okay. Sweet or salty snacks?
Sweet.
One thing you must have in your game day bag?
An energy drink.
An Alani. Favorite pitch to throw when you need a strike?
Probably a screwball.
Fair. Hardest pitch for you to hit?
A curveball or a changeup.
Turf or dirt?
Dirt.
Hot weather game or cold weather game?
Hot weather game.
Yeah, you're in Florida. You got used to it. Dugout, walk-up song, or on-field intro?
On-field intro.
Best snack during a doubleheader?
Probably an acai bowl.
Ooh. Favorite post-game meal?
That's a hard one.
Ooh.
We've had really good ones. I would say hibachi.
Honestly, I felt like you were going to say Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A.
Okay, Chick-fil-A too, though, but usually we'll get Chick-fil-A pregame. So I'll do Chick-fil-A pregame and then
hibachi after.
Postgame, yeah.
Honestly, good combo. Favorite uniform combo?
I would say the new white jersey with the navy pants and
Yay,
white socks.
Love it. Day games or night games?
Night games.
Strikeout or weak grounder, which is more satisfying?
Strikeout.
And who is the funniest teammate?
I wish Lindsay Burrows was still here. She was a senior last year. She graduated top 10. Like that is like, if anybody could say, if you asked every single person on the team who was the funny person last year, they would say Lindsay. But this year, I don't know. That's a hard one. There's a lot.
It might be you then. If you can't think of it, it might be
is.
you. Who has the best walk-up song on the team?
Probably Janelle because it's something Spanish every single time.
And
Honestly.
you guys all be dancing.
Yeah.
Who's the most competitive player you know?
Myself.
Fair. Who's most likely to be late to practice?
KD.
Do you guys have any like punishment if you're late? Or is it pretty
I have
chill?
no idea. Nobody's been late.
Oh.
So I feel like
one.
yeah.
Who's most likely to forget their cleats?
Janelle.
Who gives the best pep talks?
I would say Jensen or Paige or let's see who else. It's just like usually when somebody like that don't usually speak up a lot like says something, that's when we're all just like looking and I'm like, okay, like you never say anything, but now you're saying something. So
Time to listen.
yeah.
Would you rather throw a no-hitter or hit a walk-off home run?
That's a hard. I would say no hitter. Well, I would say walk off home run because I haven't done that yet. I've already pitched the no hitter, so I would say walk off home run.
That's the goal for
Yeah.
senior year. If you could face any MLB hitter, who would it be?
Probably Shohei Ohtani just to say I threw to him.
Yeah.
Even he probably would jack one off of me, but
Yeah, he's insane. Home runs or stolen bases?
home runs. I don't steal bases.
You don't steal bases?
Nope.
How do you feel about it?
It's fine.
Yeah? You're okay with it? Okay.
I don't steal bases whatsoever.
Not you, though. Road games or home games? This
I
one's
was-
a tough one.
Yeah, because I feel like here I can't hit home runs the way I can on the road. I hit more home runs on the road than I did here.
Wow.
So, but I love being at home.
Mhm.
So I love being here too.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say home games.
Okay, home games. Extra innings or run roll?
Extra innings.
Really? You would
It's just
ra-
more intense. Like
Yeah.
it's fun. Like when you get in the run roll, because my JUCO we run with a lot of teams.
Uh-huh.
So you just kind of like get bored. But like
Yeah.
extra innings, you're like, all right, like we gotta do something. We gotta win.
Yeah. Both are nail biting.
Yeah.
Because both are like the inning right before the
Yeah.
it's about to be run rolled. You're like, oh, are they gonna do it?
Yeah.
And it's really impressive
Yeah.
on the pitcher always. Head first slide or feet first?
Head first.
Okay. Music in the locker room or silence?
Music in the locker room.
And you guys are usually playing rap, you said? In the locker
A
room?
mix of every single thing you
Little
can think
mix of
of. Yeah.
everything. We're in Miami. Ice bath or hot tub recovery?
I've done mostly ice baths this year, so I would say ice baths.
Yeah, they feel good
Yeah.
afterwards,
Yeah.
not during.
No.
Well, thank you so much, Kennedy.
Thank you for
That
having
was
me.
everything for me. Thank you so much for being on the podcast,
Thank
and good
you.
luck this season.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course.